Calling case 2016-882DS, Kristen Newby versus Mark Walkowitz. Today is Monday, July 22nd, 2024 at 10:37 a.m.
Court will note the appearance of Mr. Schaefer on behalf of the defendant. This matter is before the court on the plaintiff's objection to the proposed order. That would be the ex parte order entered on July 1, 2024, placing the children in the temporary care of the defendant pending the CPS investigation. Ms. Newby, you can proceed.
Please unmute.
You're muted still, ma'am. You got to hit the mic in the lower left corner of your screen.
I believe I hit it. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't hear the beginning of what you were saying. I couldn't get my my computer speaker to work.
Okay. All I did is acknowledge that this matter is before the court on your objection.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
I do object for him keeping my children for me during this matter. Our children need to be with both of us during this time. I wrote a letter here. I don't know if I need to read everything that is on here from my objection that is placed in front of you, but I do feel as if our children are being put through so much more emotional stress and being kept apart from myself and them. This is the longest we've been away from each other. I know without a doubt that this is not in the best interest of our children, let alone our daughters who need to be with their mom and have expressed this. Our children should not be being kept from me. I believe I'm falsely being portrayed as an unsafe parent to our children when there is zero evidence that I am or ever have been an unsafe parent. I have agreed to and signed the safety plan that the CPS caseworker provided me, and the safety plan states that Audrey and Bailey have zero contact with Adam Lafferty and that we have no communication about Adam. I have yet to been able to follow this plan, Your Honor, or prove that I can follow this plan. I have my own apartment here. I have a full-time job. I'm doing everything I can to prove that I'm a stable parent for my children, and I feel like I'm being portrayed that I am not.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Schaefer, your response.
Well, the situation is kind of the same as it was at the ex parte order, that these twins had relayed some inappropriate touching to not only their father, but to their mother also. And she admits in her objection that she was told that the boyfriend was rubbing the belly below an area that was appropriate, that the boyfriend had touched the crease by her leg. That to me is inappropriate, and my understanding that the CPS investigation is still ongoing, and there's a criminal investigation ongoing, and it has not been completed. So I think the situation is still the same, and for the well-being of the children, I think the order ought to be continued. My client, I think, has been, communicating with the mother of the children to keep her advised as to their activities and so forth. But at the moment, I think the order ought to be continued.
Okay. Well, the court does note that these were very serious allegations made by the girls, and the main concern of the court is the protection of the children. And there was sufficient information that while in plaintiff's care, they were at risk of physical, mental, or emotional danger. And court notes that CPS and as well as police have a criminal investigation in this particular matter. What I will do is state that there may be some provision or whatever. Ms. Newby, if you contact Mr. Schaefer, maybe you could make some arrangements where you'd be able to have contact with the children outside of the home or something of that nature, some sort of a limited parenting time. So I will leave that up to you. If not, you can always file a motion for parenting time, but I don't believe that it's appropriate to, again, vacate that order at this time. So the court will continue the order and deny your objection at this time, with the recommendation that you contact Mr. Schaefer and try to arrange some sort of time where you can have contact with the children. Okay. That will be all we'll do today, and Mr. Schaefer, you can do an order denying the objection.
I will, Ms. Newby, give my office a call. We'll see what we can work out.
Okay, am I not allowed to say anything further?
No, okay, the hearing's done now at this point.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.